Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel once again. So I'm happy to tell you that this is our last lesson of 7th standard geography subject. Okay, this is the chapter number 7 where we are going to understand about life in the deserts. So in our previous videos you have seen about the life in the tropical and subtropical regions. So in this video we are going to understand the life in the deserts. So chapter number 5, that means the water. We understood about how it is important that water is for the life, to the people, to the plant, animal. Okay, so it is difficult for anyone to live in this in places where there is no water to drink, where there is no grass for their cattle to feed on, and where there is no water to help the crops to grow. Just imagine. So that is the part, that is the landscape which is shows that the deserts. So deserts is an arid region characterized by extremely high or low temperatures and high scarce vegetation. Scarce means limited amount. So we will now learn about the places in the world where people have learned to cope. Cope means adjust with extreme harsh temperatures. In some places as hot as fire and some places as cold as ice. So these are the desert areas of the world. These are characterized by low rainfall, scanty vegetation, and extreme temperatures. Depending on the temperatures, there can be hot deserts or cold deserts. The people inhabit these lands wherever little water is available to practice agriculture. So first of all, we will see the hot desert. Example is Sahara. Look at the map of the world and the continent of Africa. Look at the Sahara desert covering the large part of the Africa. Here we will see this one, the brown color, which shows that the Sahara desert, which most of the part they have covered about the Africa. This one, which shows that this part is covered by the Sahara desert. Okay, so now it is the world's largest desert. It has an area around 8.54 million square kilometer. Do you recall that India has an area of 3.28 million square kilometer? Yes. The Sahara Desert touches 11 countries. For example, they have given here, these are the Algeria, Chad, we will see. Algeria, Chad, Egypt, Nigeria, they have given in the short form. Okay. Niger, Libya, Mali, Mauritania, Morocco, Niger, Sudan, Tunisia, and Western Sahara. These 11 countries which are in the desert. When you think about the desert, the picture that immediately comes to your mind, that is about the sand. But beside that vast stretches of sand that Sahara desert is covered with, there are also gravel plains and elevated plateaus with bare rocky surface. These rocky surfaces maybe more than 2,500-meter high at some places. You can see the picture. They have given some rocky places. That is, some mountains are there. Okay, and some plains are also there. So you will be surprised to know that this is not the Sahara desert how it looks like. It once used to be lush green plain. Cave paintings in Sahara desert show that there used to be rivers with crocodiles, elephants, lions, the giraffes, ostriches, sheep, cattle, and goats were common animals. But the change in climate has changed it very hot and dry region. So let's move ahead about the climate. The climate of the Sahara desert is scorching hot and parched dry, very dry. Al Ajzia in the Sahara desert south of Tripoli, Libya recorded the highest temperature of 57.7 degrees Celsius in 1922. It has a short rainy season. The sky is cloudless and the clear. Here, why it is cloudless? Just comment that answer. Here, the moisture evaporates faster than it accumulates. Days are unbelievably hot. The temperatures during the day may soar as high as 50 degrees Celsius, heating up the sand and the bare rocks, which in turn radiates heat, making everything around hot. The nights may be freezing cold with temperatures nearing 0 degrees. Means just imagine day with hot, they are having the hot climate, and in the night they are having cold climate. So let's understand about the flora and fauna. Yes, vegetation in the Sahara desert including cactus, date, palms, and acacia. In some places there are oases, of green islands with date palms surrounding them. Camels, hyenas, jackals, foxes, scorpions, many varieties of snakes and lizards are the prominent animal species living there. Scientists have found that skeletons of fish in these deserts, what could have happened to them? Just imagine, because of the scarcity of water, yes, how they will find out how that fish will survive there. So the people, the Sahara Desert, despite its harsh climate, has been inhabited that by various groups of people who pursue different activities. Among them are the Bedouins and Turgeis, which these groups are nomadic tribes rearing livestock such as goats, sheep, camels, and horses. These animals provide them with milk, hides, from which they make leather for belts, slippers, water bottles. Hair is used for mats, carpets, clothes, and blankets. They wear heavy robes as protection against dust storm and hot winds. The oases in the Sahara and the Nile Valley in Egypt support settled population. Crops such as rice, wheat, barley, and beans are also grown. Egyptian cotton, famous worldwide, is grown in Egypt only. The discovery of oil, a product in great demand throughout the world in Algeria, Libya, and Egypt, is constantly transforming the Sahara Desert. Other minerals of importance that are found in the area include iron, phosphorus, manganese, and uranium. The cultural landscape of the Sahara is undergoing change. Gleaming glass, cased office buildings tower over mosques, and superhighways crisscross the ancient camel paths. Trucks are replacing camels in the salt trade. Tourists are seen acting as guides to foreign tourists, mean this become a tourism place also. More and more nomadic herdsmen are taking to city life, finding jobs in oil and gas operations. So depressions are formed when the wind blows away the sands. We will see the depressions here. Okay, where underground depressions where underground waters reaches the surface and oasis is formed. These areas are fertile. People may settle around these water bodies and grow date palms and other crops, sometimes like rice. Sometimes the oasis may be abnormally large. Tafilate oasis in Morocco is a large oasis with an area of about 13,000 square kilometer. So let's understand about the cold desert. Okay, Ladakh is made up of two words. Here we have took example of the for cold desert, that is a Ladakh. It is having the Ladakh. It is made up of two words, that is La means mountain. Okay, mountain pass, and Dak means country. So Ladakh is a cold desert lying in the Great Himalayas on the eastern side of Jammu and Kashmir. Here you can see in the picture Leh Ladakh. Okay. Mhm. The Karakoram Range in the north and the Zanskar Mountains in the south enclose it. Several rivers flow through the Ladakh, Indus being the most important among them. Let's locate the Indus River. Here it is. This one shows Indus River. Here. This is the Indus River. Okay, which is prominent one. The rivers form deep valleys and gorges. Several glaciers are found in Ladakh. For example, Gangri Glacier. Did they given here? Siachen, I can get Siachen. The next one is not able to find it. Okay. Let's move ahead with the altitude in Ladakh varies about 3,000 meter in Kargil to more than 8,000 meter in the Karakoram. Due to its high altitude, the climate is extremely cold and dry. The air at this altitude is so thin that the heat of the sun can be felt intensely. The day temperature in summer are just above 0 degree and the night temperature well below minus 30 degree Celsius. It is freezing cold in the winters when the temperatures may remain below 40 degree Celsius for most of the time. As it lies in the rain shadow of the Himalayas, there is a little rainfall as low as 10 centimeter every year. The area experiences freezing winds and burning hot sunlight. You will be surprised to know that if you sit in the sun with your feet in the shade, you may suffer from both heart sunstroke and the frostbite at the same time. So Ladakh is also known as Khapachan, which means snowland. Now let's understand the flora and fauna here. Due to high aridity, the vegetation is sparse. There are scanty patches of grasses and shrubs for animals to graze. Groves of willows and poplars are seen in the valleys. During the summers, fruit trees such as apples, apricots, and walnuts bloom. Several species of birds are sighted here in Ladakh. Robins, red stars, Tibetan snowcock, raven, hope are common. Some of these are migratory birds. The animals of Ladakh are wild goats, wild sheep, yak, and special kinds of dogs. The animals are reared to provide for the milk, meat, and hides. Yak's milk is used to make cheese and butter. The hair of the goat and sheep used to make woolens. So the here chiru or the Tibetan antelope is an endangered species. You have to remember which species is here. This is chiru or Tibetan antelope, which is coming like this, which looks like a deer only. It is haunted for its wool known as shahtush, which is light in weight and extremely warm. Now let's understand the people. Do you find any resemblance between the people of Ladakh and inhabitants of Tibet and Central Asia? Yes, very little bit same. The people here are either Muslim or Buddhist. In fact, several Buddhist monasteries dot the Ladakhi landscape with their traditional gompas. Some famous monasteries are Hemis, Tiksi, She, and Lamayeru. Figure 7.5. This is Tiksi Monastery. In the summer season, the people are busy cultivating barley, potatoes, beans, and turnip. The climate in the winter months is very harsh, and that people keep themselves engaged in festivities and ceremonies. The women are very hardworking here. They work not only in the house and fields but also manage small business and shops. Leh, the capital of Ladakh, is very connected both by road and air. The National Highway 1 connects Leh to Kashmir Valley through the Zojila Pass. Can you name some more passes in the Himalayas? Just comment that. So, Manali, that Leh Highway crosses four passes: Rohtangla, Barasla, Baralachala, Langlachala, and Tanglangla. The highway opens only between July and September when snow is cleared from the road. The tourism is a major activity with several tourists streaming in from within India and abroad. Visits to the Gompas, treks to see the meadows and glaciers, witnessing ceremonies and festivities are important activities. Life of people is undergoing changing due to modernization, but the people of Ladakh have over the countries learned to live in balance and harmony with nature. Due to scarcity of resources like water and fuel, they are used with reverence and care. Nothing is discarded or wasted. They knew, okay, they knew they are getting little bit means in limited form of facilities, so they knew the value of it. So we also have to value of it, what we are getting. So here we have finished our seventh lesson also, that is life in desert, and also with this we have finished the syllabus of 7th standard class 7th geography subject. Okay, and we are going to start for the next class, that is class 8th of geography subject or any other subject which you comment below under this video. Okay, so if you like this video and if you are liking my videos, so share and subscribe my channel to your friends and family. Also subscribe my channel to get more such videos. Thanks for watching.